Let's get it. Yeah. Let me turn that heater off real quick. I got my coat on. I'm good. I got my coat on, people. Today, the time the tone is 10:08 p.m. a.m. My bad. It's the morning time, peoples. A.m. 10:08 a.m. Number 9 time. Time for me to take off and blast off and hit y'all with a 1-2 across your face. Hit 'em. 2-piece in the bag of chicken. Let me tell you something. Look here. Today was the date before I go in and bust y'all across the head a couple times. Saturday, January the 7th. January the 7th. Now look here, people. Let me talk to you. Because the mind has to do the job of what the mind does. Now the mind is being booted up every day, all day, 24/7. It's becoming smarter and smarter and smarter. The melanated mind is becoming smarter and smarter and smarter. I'm just here to make sure that everything goes copacetically. Okay? Now, brothers and sisters, listen up. I know we're in tough times right now. And I know it seems kind of hard to swallow the things that is being stuffed in your mouth. I can dig it because I dug it. What I'm telling you is that I did all that shit already. Number 9 has already been there. The bang bang, all that. We did that, right? Those days are over. Now, once you become responsible for the things you know not to be true, you must go back behind you, Sankofa, and deliver those who did not get the message. So for us older brothers and sisters, we must go back to the youth and put our focus on the youth. Now, if we focus on the youth, these crazy boys who don't think they got big brothers and sisters who will knock them upside the head, right? Who will put them in check, right? They think they're just running loose. They probably, mama probably died, daddy probably died. Their whole life is inside of that family orientation of THUGs, right? So, we have to understand what's happening in the minds of the people. They're confused. They're frustrated. They have nowhere to run to. To fill this empty heart with a who can run to when I need her? Yeah. I just had to break that out. But anyway, they have nowhere to run to. They have nowhere to go. These people are us. They are you. They are your reflections. You cannot allow this to take place. Because if you allow the game to take place within the game, you're creating an inception. And when I speak of inception, meaning that if you've seen the movie Inception, they want a dream within a dream within a dream, and then you get lost in oblivion, thinking that the first dream was, you see what I'm saying? So, the dream that we're being caught in, the dreams of an illusion of being famous and being praised for being the most killer, for being the guy who sags his pants the lowest, for being the guy who really doesn't care, for being the guy who lost an eye in battle, for being the guy who has all the women because he don't care and he's a shooter. These are the dimensions of the dreams of the traps that are being set for you, while those around you develop scientific technology to take you down because they know that you are not at their power of intellect. And if you was at their power of intellect, you'll be more focused on making love with your woman and making the highest vibrational orgasmic experience in the Melanin Nation than you would know where your true power stems from when you connect to nature and let the food go. I hate to break all that down real fast. I just had to throw it in there. But now that they know that you're on the ride, that they know that information is very at your finger and at your touch, only thing is missing is for the change in the mind of the melanated person to change directions, to get off of the line of destruction and change their direction into perfection. Change that direction towards perfection. You may never reach perfection, but you can be in the direction of perfection. Can you dig it? Right? So, what we got to do, my peoples, we have to focus on the task at hand. We have to understand that it is so many of us that are being surrounded by those who have no respect for the melanin that you are in, that is the creator of the universe, and everything that you see, that the game that these people are playing on comes from you. And the people around you have no respect for who you are. And actually they fear who you are supposed to become once you break out of the mental chains that has been put on you for years upon years. Can you dig it? Okay? Now, my thugs, give it up. Like I told you 4 or 5 years ago, give it up. Y'all still want to play the game. So, you know, I had to throw my cap on. I'm in there, man. East side. Check it. Now, what y'all got to understand about gangbanging. It's the same thing as being inside of an arena of people who don't give a fuck. Now, if don't give a fuck have to do with snitching or telling or lying or this or that, that's part of the realm of I don't give a fuck. If I don't give a fuck deals with me banging your girl, that's part of the realm of banging and I don't give a fuck. So when you choose these particular titles to go under and to worship and to praise, you got to understand what you praising. You're praising philosophies of demon philosophies. It has nothing to do with love for one another and love for your brother and love for this. Because through the days I have seen, through my times, that people have snitched on brothers, people have done brothers' sisters, people have done brothers' mothers, people have done all type of things in the game that you would call the game of I don't give a fuck. People, it's time for us to play a new game called I do give a fuck about the melanin, about I have a what do you want to call it? I have a duty to take back the earth. I have a duty to take back the earth. And I see the works that's ahead of me, saying that somewhere in my past life, we dropped the ball as melanated people. We dropped the ball as a spirit of love. We dropped that ball, peoples. Admit it, strap it to your chest, say it with your chest. You fucked up. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Speak your speech. That's all. Y'all got to stand up and put in this work. We can't be playing around. We got to understand how much information can a man memorize and put into his spirit. This is what we're about. We're not about waking up and speaking the same language. We're waking up and speaking a different language and a different language and a different language till the language becomes stronger. We don't want to be distracted by the things that we're distracted by, the fights and the this and that, and the money and the jury and the famous and the talk and the gossip. That's bitch shit. All that right there is bitch shit. And they watching us become feminized by this bitch shit that we're doing out here, brothers and sisters. So what we have to do is stop the fuckery, right? Stop the bullshit. Understand what time it is. Y'all can call it 2017, whatever date you call it. Me, I call it the now, and we always in it until we fix it, until we run that one day perfectly. Then we can continue on in the next day following the same day. And it continuously becomes one day, and it instantly takes back our time, and time ceases to exist for people buried in love every day they wake up and every day they go to sleep. That's what these bodies, that's what these spirits was meant to conduct. Is it true that your body can conduct a love frequency that can kick off bliss? Yes, it is. Now you have to find out how to keep the body in this state for 24 hours. And once you do it for 24 hours and get it down pack on how to keep the body and the spirit in the state of blissness for 24 hours without going down to a lower vibration. Because once you go low, down where the devil flow, down by the door, once you go low, that is the same thing in the vampire movies when they say that once you let the vampire in, it's on. Once you go low to the vibration of where the recessives and the melanin flow, you open the door for them to come into your home. But once you vibe at a higher vibration, there is no space to enter I and I. Do you understand and understand what I am saying to you, brothers and sisters? Stop the fuckery. Right now, we cannot have Mr. Soldier Boy explaining about the Bloods and the Bompton. I'm from Compton. Been there for 25, almost 30 years. Compton, right? I did the Thug Thistle. It was bullshit. I lost a lot of homies that I wish was here today, living it up with their children and doing what they supposed to do, but they got hit by a bullet, shot by a coward. You gotta understand this game, peoples. We got to clean our image up today. In the now, right now, clean the mother image up. You understand what I'm saying? Clean it up. I know it's hard because y'all got all these tats on y'all face and y'all like, well, I'm just going to live this out. Well, if you're going to live it out and destroy the image of the melanated race, well, you're going to be living it out pretty soon and you're going to be up out of here pretty soon. Let me whisper that in your ear. You're going to go bye-bye. Bye, little homie. It's all right. We'll take your seed and turn them in what you were supposed to be. But you get your ass out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time for that shit. We like black cats with our back against the wall, nigga with fur, nigga with a bushy tail. That's what the fuck is going on right now. We don't have time to be bullshitting and horse-shitting around. Let's get to the shit, put our minds to the shit. You niggas start singing to your woman. Your women start singing to the men. Start promoting groups of singing. You feel what I'm saying? So I want my groups to come back, just like TLC, SWV. Bring that shit back. Don't let them control our music. We control everything from here on out. All one melanin bank, all one melanin pot. We separate every goddamn thing. You understand me? And we do commerce with y'all. Because we're not finna stand next to you while you fuck us like you been fucking us. So won't you motherfuckers stand over there while we stand over here and let's get it. So what it's going to be anyway, when you look at the big picture, all of the people who have got raped and done wrong by the states or by the enemy or by whoever the fuck you want to call these people, you have to remember your past and understand who your true enemy is, and they even raped you and blended their DNA with you. So if you had to understand what the time is, you feel what I'm saying? Because this planet ain't gonna exist without a nigga like me, because I got the universe in my motherfucking belly. All this shit's inside of me. And you niggas playing around playing games. And I'm like, dog, I'm with that heavenly, eating grapes by the tree, going to Mount Everest and shit, climbing mountains. I'm with the shit, nigga. I'm with living. And I got some motherfuckers on Earth trying to stunt all melanin people growth. Keep you in the hood for 30 to 40 years, and you don't even get out the hood to see what's going on somewhere else. And then when you finally get out of the hood, you finally get out there and you see life, everything's owned already. Everything's took on. Get off my land, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Wherever you go. Hey, bitch, it's my land. Nah, ain't no journeys over here. You ain't walking through this, bitch. You didn't do the job. The job is to free the earth so everyone can roam and see. Everyone has a right to see. Everyone has a right to know. You feel what I'm saying? And if we don't instain this inside of us, dog, be a revolutionary, you're going to be a revolutionary. Fight for the true revolutionary, the freedom of earth. You feel what I'm saying? Love for all. And don't ever forget that we all come from the melanin. So ever try to dial down the melanin. Give the melanin what the melanin deserves. More motherfucking melanin. Darken up. Know what I mean? Get darker. That's what time it is. Because the fact is, it's ever going to be, it's going to always be that quarrel. Because of the frequency. You just got to get darker. But the understanding of the truth can stop the violence. And you still can love each other. And you still can get darker. And you still can live. No fucking problem. But you got to stand up and show the powers of the melanin first. Before we do anything. I'm sorry about all that snow, baby. I gotta drop it down. People. I'm sorry. I gotta drop it down. Now, thugs. I want y'all to stop thugging. Stop that shit. Cover. Well, you got tattoos. What can we do about your tattoos? What the fuck can we do about all those tattoos you put all over your goddamn body? I knew not to do it. I got in the game and I knew. I went to jail for some little shit. And the guy told me, he said, you gangbang? I said, hell no, I don't gangbang. Why? Because I didn't want that on my record. I didn't want to be on my record. You don't want to be on the files. When you get on the files, that is the stupidest shit in the world for a person to get on there and say, I'm a blood. Or that shit. Do you know about the gang files, nigga? That is just stupid, period. To put yourself in those files when you're supposed to be taking yourself out. You understand? You're supposed to be erasing. You're supposed to be, what do they call, when you do to your record, you get it expunged. You're supposed to be expunging your past, people. Don't keep that shit going. That shit ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't no military. None of you niggas know martial arts. Half you niggas get knocked out with a straight right. You think a pistol is everything. You walk around with your pants sagging, somebody come up on you dressed in military, running real fast. You can't get away. You look stupid. You're running around not understanding that there's a bigger war than a little small war that you're fighting for some shit that you don't even own. That little block ain't yours. You don't own shit over there. Even the house and the little land you bought, it still ain't yours. So to go past all of these facts and for brothers and sisters to root you people on is demonicity. That's some demon shit. No one should root you motherfuckers on. No one should buy your music. It's understand about preaching your gospel, but to give your gospel the fame that you're giving your gospel. You can rap about what happened and what happened and what happened. That's what happened. Okay. But why would you rap about it on 30 other beats in the same way you rapped about the first? We already know you got shot 9 times. How the fuck you gonna say that in every other motherfucking rap? The dictionary is this goddamn thick, and you niggas on one page. Put every word of rap, every rap singer sings, on one page of the dictionary. Every word. I got my gleamers, my donuts, my 20-inch rims, my flight across Misha, she and I, on one motherfucking page. Now tell me, why can't someone program you if all y'all words equals one page? How can't you be programmed when I know the power of the mimic spirit? The spirit that mimics every word. I know the power of that. And someone can walk up to you, pale face as a motherfucker, and mimic a gangster in their underneath voice, and you perform it. Because you don't know this guy's done listen to all your rap. He done studied you. He know your voice. So you think you talking when it's the pale-faced man talking to you next to you. This is the shit that's going on, people. Spiritual warfare. You got to understand that. There's mimic spirits. So when you go in front of the crowd, just think the whole crowd know your lyrics better than you. So how do you know if you even forgot your lyrics or something is wrong with your mind if the crowd is singing your lyrics and you being programmed by the crowd through your own lyrics? You off the lean, you off the drink, you done opened your first eye up, you on stage, and everybody in your heart chakra, and all they got to do together is put their frequency collectively right in the right place, and you'll fuck around and have a seizure on the stage or a heart attack or go crazy like the Gemini. You got to understand what's going on. It's the frequencies, it's the sounds. So if your body is not healthy and your crowd is not actually with you on the right vibration, right, to where they're giving you back the same thing you're giving them. And most of your crowds are, if you look in the crowd, just together, the crowd is lighter than the person on the stage. So he's giving out and they're screaming back. Who's going to win that war once this concert is over with? That guy on the stage going to leave with a lower vibration than he came out with. And he going to leave with all those people's frequency. One angel from everybody in that crowd is going to be in this man's body and mind. Especially if he don't know how to meditate. If you don't get off from a concert and gonna get all that energy off of you and meditate and push it all off and come back to yourself, and you just walk around in that frequency and have all these people controlling you from their house while they thinking and shit, stalking you through thought, spiritually stalking you. You see what I'm saying? This game is deeper than you would think. So what we got to do, peoples, we had 22-22, 4-4. But real though, man, let's nip this thug and shit in the bin, man, and let's get back to work. Cause think of the people that ain't even in the show. Y'all running the whole show with your vibration. Think of the other races. They not even out there, but y'all running the whole thing with a fucked up vibration. All you got to do is change the vibration. You're going to lose the one you're supposed to lose, just like a Facebook page. You know, people going to fall off and people going to come back. Some people going to vibe with the video, some people not. It's going to cleanse its motherfucking self. And you're going to have just what you need. A positive vibration coming back at you from positive sound. People who want to live and people who do not want to create a chaos, because once you get rid of the chaos, right, now you can see the enemies coming. You can see them coming now. You can see niggas getting shit put inside their drinks and shit and getting injected, and you can see the shit. But if you doing the same shit and got your own shit going on, now you can't see them working the work. Until you back up and stop, you will never see them what they doing. It's more beautiful the way we supposed to do it, man. And most of y'all don't even know it's more beautiful to be in a relationship with that one and wake up every day and work through life with that one. You feel what I'm saying? People don't even know about that. Most of them cats do. They bounce girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl. Then in their mind, they're like, I do need just one. And they go inside their room. I want just somebody to understand me for who I am. I can have all these women. But which one of them really wants me for who I am? Some real spiritual shit. Not for my money, not for this, not for my pipe. for me. I mean, the spiritual me. Everybody is going to go through that psychological breakdown in their mind. And that's what the oneness of love is all about. You feel what I'm saying? You can keep an open door and at the same time, I mean, find that one. If you don't lie to yourself and she don't lie to herself, everything will work out for the best. But if one of y'all start lying to yourself and to the other, it's a wrap. You just got to tell the truth about everything. That's what the truth will free you. I bullshit you not. The truth will bring you into you and will align you with the stars and the planet. And you can walk around as you all day. You. This is what we got to do. So to break the program is to change the diet, flush the colon, clean up, and then you're going to start break away from the energy. Your eyes going to start to get back white. You're going to see light. You're going to have more light in your eyes, more light shining out through the sustainment. You got to stop having sex in order to charge the body up. Once you pull back from the orgasmic experience and let the eyes strengthen, like keep lust out of the eyes for maybe a month or two. Just don't lust at nothing. Just tell yourself, I'm not lusting at nothing for 1 month so I can power up. That's all you got to do. And you drink your alkaline water, do your thing, don't lust after nothing. If they move their energy down to their butt, look at the back of their spine. And that disconnects their energy from taking your energy from your Advaita. So when a woman pulls her energy to her booty, and your eye look, and it pulls your eye down to her booty because she's now connected to your eye. So you got to look at her in the spine of her back, right above her booty. And just, you can say anything. What you doing? And then it disconnect that frequency. And then you get the booty look, but you won't get the energy drain from the booty look. So it'll be a natural look. It won't be a lustful look. Any lustful looks drain the body when looked at the root chakra of the female or the male. I guess it works vice versa, but yeah. So try not to do that. Go for a month, power up, drink a whole lot of water, alkaline water. Get the best pure water you can get. Fruit up, and then you'll power up. You'll get connected with yourself, and you'll find out that when inside of the spirit, all of your light is there. You ain't got to look at the light to get a conversation. You ain't got to look at the light to get a conversation. You ain't got to look over here to get a word. You ain't got to do all that shit. They got you that dead to where you got to do it now because they didn't kill your motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, get your motherfucking body back and get your mind back right. You know what I mean? But back to my Crips and my Bloods, you know what I mean? Still ride on y'all. But look, we got to ride on each other right now. I want us to put that facade away. I know it's hard to do. It's like it's hard to put away your childish toy. It's a little toy. It's hard to put that up, bag it up, put it in the bike. No, mommy, no, I want a thug. No, I'll kill that man. I want a thug. I want to be a gangster. You feel what I'm saying? Let's put this shit behind us, man. Soldier Boy, you ain't no gangster. Kill that shit. None of y'all no thugs. Know what I mean? Ain't no more Fruittown Beirut. Ain't no more Kelly Park Compton Crips. Ain't no more nothing, dog. Nothing. It's in the past, people. We are melanated people in the fight for our survival. This is what time it is. And we finna show with our love and our vibration and our intellect that we are who they say we was in the past. We just had to change our frequency and our minds to be what we're supposed to be. So kill the thug and then kill all of that stuff, man. It's making a bad image for us. And that's why it's 1,000 women to one man. So manhood, we're losing our manhood by doing this, peoples. We're losing ourselves. So in that tone, we got to stop because we need more boy babies. We need to have like 1 million, 3 million boy babies. But we had to get the science of how to make a boy baby. And it's a science to that. So we got to sit down and teach each other how to do that. Which I'm pretty sure I know how to do it myself. But It's 30 minutes. Peace, love, and light. But remember that. Black people, black men, we gotta need more black boys. They're killing us, they're putting us in these jails. Say we lost that one. I mean, but we're gonna try to get that one out. But we lost that one. But we gotta find a way to replenish ourselves. We don't die. We multiply. Let's get it.